DVDs to my laptop so that I could then transfer them from my music player to my MP3 player, but it was at that point that I realized that my disk drive in my laptop doesn't work. I thought that it just didn't play DVDs, but it won't play back CDs either. As a result, I went online and ordered a external USB connected DVD drive, DVD and CD drive with a DVD burner, which will be useful for my PC as well because that doesn't have an internal disk drive in it. So I kind of needed one of these eventually anyway for installing new operating systems and software from disk if I had any. So just get rid of some essential information. On the exterior of the box, and then I shall open up the box and show you what I got and do a little test as well to see how quickly it will rip a CD to my laptop, if I can even get it to work. Okay, I don't think I'm going to need the knife for this one. I believe if I just I'll stay quiet for this bit. Because that's gonna be really loud. Okay, that's got my name on it. 10%. Cool. I might keep that. Okay, how cooperative is this going to be? Okay, so this is it. It is the Asus SDRW08U5SU DVD writer Ultra Drive. It says it's got an 8 times speed and at 12 millimeters is the world's thinnest DVD writer. I don't know if that's true. That's the box. I've got an Asus monitor and some other Asus parts, and I think they're a really good company. They do like some really kind of average and crappy, like economy computers and stuff, but they do some really good high-end things as well. So yeah, 12mm USB powered. It's got a drag and drop function for burning to disks. It's compatible with Mac OS X, which I'm going to use it with my Mac laptop. 255 grams. interesting built-in stand. So let's open it up. And find out what we got. In fact, it looks like it opens, it's more easily accessible from this end. We preserve your precious memories. Whipping. Okay. Anyway. Shiny. Man, I love stuff like MP3 players and mobile phones and drives and stuff when they come in like really nice, neat packaging. This one's okay. I like the box, the padding inside isn't cool, but yeah, it's not something really worth being into or liking, but I just really, I don't know, appreciate it maybe. Connecting to your Mac, paperwork, yeah, drag and drop function, installation guide, declaration of conformity, and then an Asus disk that has firmware update, install guide. Yeah, I probably need that. Maybe with my PC I will. Pop. Those off. And put this down. I think this goes on this way, yeah. It's just a snug fit. Okay. It's test time. Now the thing that concerned me about this drive is that it's got a dual USB connector. So I'm going to firstly see if it'll work with just a single connection, because my laptop only has 2 USB ports and I edit all of my footage and store all of my movies and things like that on an external drive. And then if it does work, I'm going to test it again with both of the USB ports to see if there's an increased speed. I'm going to import the same CD twice. I'll import it and then delete it again. guess just for looks, I'm gonna stand it up with all my lovely fingerprints. It's got a plastic cover on it at the moment. So I'll begin with a single. No, I don't see a power light. And I know on certain Apple laptops, one USB port provides more phantom power than the other, but I think that's on older models. It only opens if it's got power. That's kind of flimsy, but I suppose that's to be expected with such a thin thing. I think it's mainly supposed to be a style over robustness. What's the word? Compromise. So, the shortest CD in my collection, my new collection, is White Pony by the Deftones. So I'll use this as my test CD. Well, it's working. Now let's see if my iTunes automatically detects the drive, or if I need to use it like a drag and drop, as if it was an external hard drive. I'm just going to wait a little while and see if iTunes does anything automatically. It doesn't look like it's going to do anything. I don't have any lag or delay on this, so next I'll just go to File and Import CD if I can with iTunes. Let's just add to library, devices. No, that's for phones and things like that. Library, add to library. Alright, let's go to my Finder first and see how it appears in my Finder window. This computer's quite old and slow. It just says Deftones. It's showing up as 2 drives. It's showing up as Deftones. And it's showing up as audio CD. So I'm going to see what's in the first one. Folder. And in the first folder is... it's a bit slow actually. A QuickTime installation folder, an extras folder, and a Deftones JPEG. Oh, no, it's an application, so this must be additional content. Yeah, it is. That's quite loud. And then the audio content is in the secondary drive that just says audio CD. Now unfortunately it just says audio track. It doesn't seem to be metadata for the audio files, so I'm interested to see if iTunes will detect the audio files or not. I may have to go into my control panel. Hang on. Now iTunes is interested. iTunes is accessing Gracenote database, which is where it gets its CD information from. So why has it told me that, but not offered to Okay, iTunes has automatically detected it, and it's got all the track information, so let's hit yes, and begin ripping. I don't know how loud this is going to be. Okay, so it's currently stating that it's importing the track at 3.3 times speed. Yeah, it's been so long since I imported a CD into iTunes from the internal disk drive that I can't really remember how quick it used to be. I think it was probably quicker than 3 times 3 speed. What I might do... No, I'll do the same CD twice. I think that's the most objective way to find out which is quicker. I mean, if it can import at 3 times 3 speed with one USB connection attached, that means that I can stream audio at least at real time. I'm wondering if it'll be able to play back a DVD in real time, as it's a DVD drive. I suppose you can use a data disk to play back HD material. So yeah, that's possible. I wonder if it can play back HD content from a data disk with only one USB connection. It's actually dropping speed now towards the end. It went all the way down to 2.2 speed, and now it's on 1.7, 2.5, 2.6, 2.8, so it seems to be picking up speed again. The speed seems to, but it's stopping at 2.8 actually, it's not going up to 3.3 like before. Okay, no, it's gone up again. That's quite slow actually, I'm a little disappointed. So we've got read speed. DVD is supposed to be 8 times speed, and CD, CDR, or audio CD playback is supposed to be 10 times speed. Now my computer's quite old, and I have to take into consideration that iTunes is converting the files into an MP3 format. I think the maximum setting I could put was 320 kilobytes per second. So it is, in a sense, transcoding the files as it imports them. So that could potentially have something to do with the read and write speed. But still, no, this is actually really slow compared to the internal drive that used to work. What I'm going to try now is I'm actually going to try plugging in the second USB cable whilst it's still trying to proceed with this import and see what happens. I want to see if the speed actually suddenly boosts up. Okay, so I've plugged in the other USB port. It's probably ways to plug it in whilst it's in the middle of doing a read-write job of any kind. But then again, maybe it doesn't make a difference at all. Currently at 2.9 times speed, because it just moved on to track number 3, and it seems to start off more slowly when it starts to import a new track. I'm hoping that it will jump up. Something I noticed with this CD is that it says it's a special enhanced CD that contains bonus multimedia material, which is playable on most computers. And when I went to look at it in the Finder, it showed up as like 2 separate discs, like 2 separate drives. One was the audio tracks and one was the QuickTime track. So I'm wondering if, for some reason, the read speed is slower because it's interpreting the CD as 2 separate drives, and if that is somehow slowing down the read capabilities. So what I'd like to do is come back when this CD is finished and check out the read speed with a CD that doesn't have any enhanced content on it, just in case that makes a difference. Also, by trying it out when I use a new CD, that CD will have begun importing whilst having 2 USB cables connected to the laptop simultaneously, as opposed to starting off with a single USB cable inserted and then a second one being introduced after the imported already began, which is what I did in this instance. The concern with that is I won't be able to eliminate either one of the 2 components in this experiment. Meaning I'll be using a non-enhanced CD and 2 USB cables connected from the beginning of the test run. So I'll have 2 variables and I won't know which has an effect, if either do at all. So I'll have to see what happens with that. In the meantime, I thought I'd mention ASMR Attack's latest video. At the time I'm recording now, it was uploaded yesterday, possibly the day before, and it's another one of her makeup artist role plays in which she plays the character of a Russian or Eastern European makeup artist with a kind of really odd attitude and a strong disliking for her co-worker, who she also plays in other ASMR makeup artist roleplay videos that she does. It's really funny, but I also fell asleep to it when I went back and rewatched it for a second time. So yeah, I recommend that if you haven't seen ASMR Attack's channel or that particular video, to go over there and check it out, because I thought it was really funny. She's really good at doing those characters. Okay, I'm gonna let this one finish out. It's got 2 more tracks, and then I will come back with a different CD. So that CD's finished. It doesn't say it's got any extra material on it, so let's just go for it. takes. To import. Right, so this time iTunes instantly recognized it, and I didn't see my Mac downloading any extra drivers when it first got connected to the laptop, so that's a good sign perhaps. Alright, import. So I'm beginning the import now. And it's quite straight away. Right, it hit 3.4, which is 0.1 higher than the last CD, but alright, 3.9, 4.0. Okay. And it looks like 4.5, 5.7, 7.1. Damn it. I mean, I'm glad that it's faster because before it was ridiculous. But now I don't know. Is it the USB cable or is it the fact that it's a standard CD? Or does the DVD writer just need a little time to get warmed up because that's the first time it ever got powered on? Just don't know. What I'm going to do whilst it rips is in one of my previous episodes I was trying to give some shout-outs to some ASM artists that I like, but I wasn't signed in at the time and I couldn't remember them because there's the few that I'm subscribed to, so I thought I'd just read out some of my subscriptions, ASMR subscriptions, just cause why not? Let's see, so this is on track 3, it's gone up to 7.9 times speed at the moment. I'm gonna have to do a third test, 8.4, okay, that's good. I'm gonna have to do another test, I'm gonna have to grab another CD, well, obviously, I've got to import all the CDs anyway, but I think I might do another one on camera with you guys to see. I guess, well, now it's much louder is the only difference. I don't know how horrid this is going to sound for you guys, if this is still recording. Which it is, thankfully. Okay, so I'll read out some ASMR artists that I'm subscribed to and I like. ASMR Attack, who I mentioned earlier. ASMR Alive, they haven't been active in a very long time. They did some video game ASMR videos. ASMR Diddy Bandy, she's very good, and I'm not subscribed to her other channel. She's got another channel which is, I think, just like a vlog series about her family life or something like that. But from the sounds of things, it doesn't sound like she's been having a great time. She's been in hospital and unwell and that kind of thing. So, but she's got a really great whispering voice. She's got a really great accent. So she's got some very good videos too. ASMR Nova Star. It's been around for a long while. I'm sure most of you know who that is already. She's very good. She's got a really cool Dragon Trainer roleplay and lots of good like therapist roleplay videos. There's a really well done one. It's like a two-parter, I think, where she's doing a medical exam and she needs to take the person's blood pressure and notices they've been self-harming. And then it's like this really like cool chat with the person about how to get help and things like that. That was really good when I watched that one last night. And then there's a eye movement therapy video as well that I actually kind of wanted to get the gist of what the idea was behind the therapy, but I fell asleep, so it was too good. ASMR Trek is a girl that does basically only Star Trek based roleplay videos for some reason, but they're good. She doesn't do many videos, but they are very good. Definitely worth checking out. ASMR in My Life. Which one's this one? Is this the girl that's Polish? No, this is the American one. I think she's American. And she does lots of role plays, some good role plays, medical ones and stuff. So ASMR in My Life, she's good. Audible Quiet. I don't think they've uploaded anything for ages either. No, she hasn't. I originally subscribed to her because she had some really cool gaming ASMR videos, like Final Fantasy gaming on handhelds. But I think like she's trying to prepare for a wedding or something like that, so I think she's just really busy these days with all that stuff. Aurora Whispers is the next one. Aurora Whispers. Very good. Beans ASMR, formerly known as Beans Loves SOAD. He hasn't uploaded anything for like a year or something, which is a shame because his videos are good. He's still active, he just doesn't upload videos now. Behind the Moons. I mentioned her in my list before. She's a French ASMR artist with some really good role plays. Brain Tingles. She's a Dutch-speaking ASMR artist. She's really cool too. She's got a really nice accent, really nice voice. Okay, this one's finished, so I'll eject that, check that the video's still recording, and do another test with the second USB cable pulled out. So the next one is Screaming for Vengeance. By Judas Priest. It's a box standard remastered CD, and there's 3 options. It's got to be the top one. Yeah, excellent. Okay. Shit. I forgot. Pull out this cable. Come on, sweetheart. Okay. So let's see what kind of speed we get. We got up to 8.4-ish with the other one. 2.7, 2.8, 3.3, 3.2, 3.3. It's not really kicking off and making a lot of noise either, if you notice this time. Hang on, here we go. Alright, let's see what kind of speed we get with a single USB cable. 4.8, 5.5, 6.6, 7.1, 7.5. Okay, so if it's hitting that 7.5 speed mark around about, then, and it just hit 8.3, 8.5. Okay, so the second USB cable is unnecessary. It must just be for certain devices, or perhaps if it's you're trying to stream or rip HD material, the speed difference might come into play. I'm not sure. Okay, so the last whilst that's running, I'll go back. The last ASMR artist I mentioned was Brain Tingles. I've got a real soft spot for Irish accents, so a kind of about a month or so ago, I went looking for Irish ASMR artists, and I found Emerald Isle Whispers. But she hasn't uploaded anything in ages, and interestingly, she had 2 videos up with her face in, and just after Christmas, those videos got taken down, and she hasn't uploaded anything since. I mean, she doesn't upload regularly anyway, so I don't know what happened there. I don't know if like some crazy stalker was chasing after her, or if her boyfriend just wasn't happy with her showing her face on her channel. I'm not sure, so, but something must have gone on there, because she's doesn't seem to be active anymore, but she hasn't taken down her other videos, which is good. A German ASMR artist that I can't, well, they're not really an ASMR artist, Fluster Schmetterling. She uploaded like whenever I look at her feed, it's just kind of, she's into like makeup videos and stuff like that, and how to makeup and jewelry and stuff, but on her actual video list, she's got a few ASMR videos, but not many, but she's got one really good dermatologist roleplay video, which is in one of my favourites playlist, because she speaks German and she's got a really soft voice, and it's just very good for helping me get to sleep. Gothic Whispers, who I always mention because she's awesome, and she has a fairly regular output of videos. She just did an unboxing of her hairdryer video, which was cool, and not long before that, a Sherlock Holmes PS4 game kind of review, which was also really cool. Everything she does is really cool. She doesn't have any bad videos or any average ones, they're all always really good. Lola's ASMR. She's stopped uploading videos because she's had loads of harassment on her channel. People talking shit to her about her accent when saying that they can't understand her because she's got a weird accent and she doesn't speak English properly. Now obviously this was an American that said this, because the woman has the most proper English accent I've ever heard, and speaks the most proper English I've ever heard, and has the clearest and most proper pronunciation of every word and every syllable and every letter that I've ever heard. So the person must have either been trolling or was just some fucking inbred hick that doesn't actually know the origins of their own language. Anyway, she seems like quite a sensitive lass, so she's already got loads of videos up, so there's loads of content there to enjoy, but she hasn't uploaded anything since. I remember messaging her about that comment, and she said that particular comment really upset her and has put her off making videos ever again. Plus she gets loads of pervy comments as well about her chest area, so I mean, I'm sure she didn't enjoy that either. It's just a shame. The community is kind of so often responsible for fucking up people's channels. It's a shame. Nana Kim, who's a Korean ASMR artist, doesn't ask for donations constantly. She hasn't uploaded anything for a year, but she's got some good videos. Korean's a really nice language, really relaxing when it's being whispered. Scott's Mist is one of the first channels I ever subscribed to. His channel's still active in the way that he watches videos, but he hasn't uploaded anything for a year, which is a shame because he's got a Scottish accent, which is really silky and soft when he's whispering as well. So that's a shame. I don't know what happened there. I don't know why he stopped uploading videos. You know, you never know why people stop, but I'm just glad that his channel's active. So the next CDs that I'm importing are the 2 discs from the Manic Street Preachers' National Treasures, the complete singles album. I cannot recommend this CD in particular enough to anybody. That is rather loud. Jesus Christ. Could I get it to shut up by putting it somewhere else? In fact, I shouldn't move it when it's doing this, but I'm gonna try. How much better is that? 9.4 times speed, come on. A lot of you probably won't be familiar with that 90s era Brit rock, kind of like Brit pop rock, the kind of time when Oasis and Blur were getting really big. That's the kind of sound-ish that you'd be expecting from Manic Street Preachers, but the melodies are so much better. I mean, this is you won't get up and dance to this album. It's really melancholy. It's really, like, all of the music has, pretty much every song they have has got, like, these real political messages in them. But it's an album to make you think and make you feel. I really like that album. This is not an album, this compilation. Just I really like their music much more than I remembered. Really good, so good. So I recommend Manic Street Preachers to everyone, unless you just like shitty club music, and then I guess you can fuck off. Yeah, how about you just fuck off? Okay, next ASM artist is Silent Citadel. She does mainly crafting videos, which are all very good, and all her crafting's really impressive. The last video by her I watched was her Krampus doll creation at Christmas time. She's had a couple more since that I haven't gotten around to watching. She made some resin Legos and a rock and mineral collection video. There's lots of like trigger sounds outside of standard whispering in her videos, like your tapping and scratching sounds and things like that, because obviously she's making things the whole time. So if you like that kind of tapping and scratching and tearing and cutting sounds, that kind of stuff, then definitely Silent Citadel is a must. The French Whisperer. This guy makes me feel so inadequate. He can speak like 4 languages fluently, and I don't know if he's reading when he does his videos, but it doesn't sound like he's reading. I think he's just stupidly clever. He, most of his videos are like history videos or kind of history ofs. So he's got a history of Cleopatra, the myth of mermaids, nuclear power plant for dummies, which is favorited in one of my playlists. He's so clever, and he releases every video he does in French, English, and Spanish fluently, and I think he does another language in some of them as well. He's also got a couple of Minecraft videos, some art critiquing videos, history of East Island. I mean, his videos are brilliant. The French Whisperer, so good. His voice is really bassy and deep and smooth. Epic. Makes me feel so stupid though. Next is the Pebble Shores. It's like dude who does some video game ASMR and some role plays and stuff. I can't remember this guy actually. I think I watched he had like a handheld consoles kind of collection video that I really liked. I'll have to look at some more of these videos because I haven't. Oh, he hasn't uploaded anything for like 7 months, but still. The Pebble Shores. I'll check out some more of his videos when I get a chance. Unicorn's Whisper, who's been around for a long time, but was also away for a very long time. She explained in one of her videos why and what happened, but her last upload was 2 months ago. I know she's busy with work and her family and stuff, and her personal life, but I think she's back to uploading again. She's got 3 videos in the last 2 months that are really good, actually. So it's good that she's back and hasn't gone away forever. Got some really good magazine page turnings and some study ASMR videos. Vanny Vidi Vopis. She's got a crap ton of videos that got really good long durations on them for those of you that are like me and like to just, I typically put on a playlist, but because her videos average close enough to an hour or over an hour, you can kind of just put one of hers on and not worry about having to select the next video. And she's got a collection of all kinds of things. She's got role plays like shaving and hairbrushing. Not hairbrushing, that's just hairbrushing. She's got like a shaving role play and a haircut role play, that kind of thing. And then she's got some more ASMR sounding videos like jewelry collection and that kind of thing. And she uploaded 2 months ago, but she doesn't upload constantly like some channels do where they upload like every other day. I guess, and she has a life and a job. And next is let me just check, I'm still recording. I just put another disc in, and my favourite ASMR artist of all time, I have to say, I don't, there's some kind of quite close competition, but no contenders actually, is Whisper Crystal, who, as many of you know, hasn't been active for a couple of years now, and there are rumours flying around that, the worst has happened, which, I mean, it seems that way, but that doesn't mean that it is that way. We can only hope that she's out there somewhere happy and healthy and enjoying her life, and just for some reason or another she left this behind. I mean, I hope, but yeah, there was no goodbye or anything like that. It was just, her videos just suddenly stopped uploading after being really regular. I mean, she did like 190 something videos with role plays and lots of video game ASMR, which I like. Lots of role plays, some songs as well. So yeah, it's a real shame that she isn't around anymore, but I just hope that she's okay. She's alive at least, I hope. But yeah, my number one gotta be, definitely. People call Gentle Whispering or Elsie like the queen of ASMR and this kind of crap. But for me, Whisper Crystal is the queen, the mother, the number one, the top, the absolute best, no competition. And I don't think anyone would be disappointed to hear someone say that they liked Whisper Crystal's channel more, because who better to lose to in a popularity contest? So yeah, that's a list of ASMR artists that I really like, and that I'm subscribed to, and that was the Asus SDRW 80U5SU Ultra Drive external DVD reader writer, world's thinnest, apparently. So if you're in the market for a DVD, external DVD drive, yeah, I would recommend it. I was a bit concerned to begin with at its speed, but it's picked up nicely now. It's getting over 10 times speed while it imports this current disc, and if you lay it flat, it's quiet. Seems like it just needed to get rolling, I guess. And yeah, get this CD because it's really good and it's Welsh. And that's it for today, folks. No more. I've done my speed comparison with the DVD drive and talked about some ASMR artists that I like. So now I'm gonna go out and murder a bunch of people, because that's what I do when I'm not making ASMR videos, is I just go out and I kill people for fun. That's the kind of guy I am. So you take care, you sleep well, and sleep with one eye open, because I could be coming for you next. Yeah, what an amazing outro. Okay guys, take care and be healthy, happy and safe, and I will see you all again soon. Bye bye.